blue paint on the outside. We'd like to bring that to a classic white. And look at this, a ding on the side, and the bathing well is quite beaten up here. So how are you going to refinish this thing?
I'm going to start with the exterior of the tub. I'm going to apply a paint stripper to it, let it sit for approximately 20 minutes. We'll scrape the old finish right off.
So that's coming right off.
It's coming off with very little effort.
All right, so that's for the outside. What about the inside?
The inside of the tub, we're going to apply an acid etch to the finish.
Acid etch.
That's right. What that'll do is it will abrade the inside finish, allow for a better bond between the paint and the tub.
Sort of scratch it up so the paint will stick better.
Exactly.
Good. All right, so that's the acid going in.
That's right. That's hydrofluoric acid. He's going to take that and spread it out all over the finish of the tub. Let it sit for about 15 minutes, and we'll be able to wash it off after.
Boy, it's quite a strong smell. I'm glad he's got some protection for his lungs. So it's been about 20 minutes. Is that enough time for our acid to work?
We're just about there. While we're waiting, we're going to use the time to use some hand tools and some sandpaper.
Those clawfoots can be a pain to get all that out of those little grooves.
It is. It's very hands-on type of job.
Yeah. So he's wiping that down. Is that just water he's using?
That is just water. It neutralizes the hydrofluoric acid that we're using, and be able to wipe down the tub with that, clean it up, and then just dispose of the paper towels properly afterwards.
Pretty good. What are you going to do about this big chip?
I'm going to use a grinder. We're going to grind off that black carbon. We're going to rough up the enamel and put an automotive body filler in there. Let that harden and then sand it down smooth.
Hey, it cleans up nice, Jack. Almost ready to take a bath.
It's a start. Our next step is the primer.
Okay. Now what are you going to use for primer?
We're going to put approximately 3 coats of an epoxy primer on there.
Okay. Hey, that sprayer does a nice job.
Yeah, it's a high velocity, low pressure sprayer.
Hey, I'm glad to see some ventilation here. You got a fan pulling the air out of the room and one bringing fresh air in.
That's right, and both lines are filtered.
So we've got our 3 primer coats done and dried, right?
That's right. Now we're ready for our last step, which is epoxy top coat.
Okay. So it's epoxy again.
That's right. It's mixed with a hardener to help it cure.
Okay, so using that same sprayer. So you can see it's starting to turn white. That's great. Hey, it's starting to take shape, Jack. How long will this finish last on this stuff?